Hello and welcome to Bible History I Never Saw Coming. I'm Anne Lafferty and I'll be reading from my book, Let All Who Read This Book Be Warned. Remember, Jesus said there was war in heaven. I believe that war destroyed the former worlds before the renewal of planet Earth. Apparently, division, evil, and oppression ruined the former worlds. The need for hidden agendas to gain power again has been evident through human history and in fact exists today. We read that the occupants of planet Earth were repeatedly warned by Enoch of the coming catastrophe. But like many today, such a warning seemed imaginary, something that conspiracy theorists would dream of, After all, in many ways, the planet was thriving. The ruins of extremely advanced buildings and even certain strange technologies testify to this today, No, the civilizations were destroyed and the planets became uninhabitable. Jesus' disciples asked him, "When will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age?" Were they asking about the end of the world as many propose today? They weren't referring to a time when the Earth planet would disappear. They were instead talking about a new time, a time when everything on Earth would be transformed or changed. This would happen when the millennial reign of Christ would begin. Just so, the ark and its cargo were about to encounter a new age, a new and changed earth. 1 Peter 3:20 discusses the ark and its contents, describing it as this way, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved through water. When did that happen? The Jewish calendar celebrates the Feast of Trumpets, the new year for the current calendar as Rosh Hashanah, and most ancient calendars begin around Tishri 1, the year 1656. This is not only a celebration of the new year, but a celebration of the world's rebirth as the flood and further back the creation of the world we know. The explanation pinpoints the lush growth already in Eden when Adam was created. Thus, the logic of fall harvest time. After harvest, the world was renewed. Noah and 8 souls were resurrected to a new life, we could say. It was the end of an age, an end of the second millennium of human history. Jesus' disciples would much later ask, as I pointed out, when will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? For I am God and there is no other. I am God and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient things that are not yet done. Declaring the end from the beginning. Remember that. After 40 days of rain and a year churning upon the water, when Noah was 601, another important 6 number, the ark finally ground to a halt on Mount Ararat, a mountain rearing 5,100 meters or 16,940 feet high. Mount Ararat stands in part of the historical Armenia, and the Armenians there claim direct descendants from 2 of Noah's sons. The Droge stones, remember we discussed about them? The ballast stones. The Droge stones balancing the ark were dropped one by one as the vessel steadied upon calmer waters. A trail of the stones has been found, leading to Mount Ararat. God called the 8 souls out of the ark and all the animals. At the time when scripture was recorded, the number 40 wasn't always used to signify a specific number per se, but rather more used as a general term for a large figure. At the same time, we should consider that the numbers 40 and 400 are often used in scripture, and they have prophetic meaning. The Messiah was to appear within the 4,000th year of man's existence upon earth. The people in the ark were saved after 40 general days of rain, whirling upon the waters of a ruined earth. Noah departed the ark in the 2nd month, on the 27th day of the month, because the earth had dried out by then. Scripture says he was 601 years old. This would put evacuating the ark at the date of Tishri 1. This is, interestingly, approximately September or October in the Gregorian calendar we know. This date would prove a very important one later, as we shall see. According to Dr. Ellen Roberts, a lecturer at Johns Hopkins University, Jewish tradition took this chronology to mean that Noah's birthday must have been on Tishri 1. If we check out the celestial astrological signs described in Revelation 12, we see the Messiah would be born on approximately the same day. The Feast of Trumpets celebrated on that day commemorates the beginning when the world was reborn after the flood. We'll talk more about this on Thursday and what happens to the occupants of the ark. But for now, remember, never lose your ambition to think.